lost souls on the highway of life ain't even got a sister or brother. But ain't it just great? Ain't it just grand? We got each other. Two lost ships on a stormy sea, one with no sail, one with no rudder. Ain't it just great? And ain't it just grand? We got each other. Two lost sheep and one on the hills, far from the other, Jacks and Jills. We wandered astray and went away, and we ain't fussing 'cause we got us, and we're two lost souls on the highway of life.
And there is
No one with whom I would rather say, ain't it just great? And ain't it just grand? We got each other. Mama said no, so we eloped, and though we ain't got the castle for which we hoped, we got along because we got each other. Two lost souls on the highway of life ain't even got a sister or brother. But ain't it just great? And ain't it just grand? We got each other.
Well, blue eyes I'm not, because mine are green. But I figured that with the hat and sitting down that it might, come close. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with perfumed hair that came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines, their chauffeurs would drive when I was 35. Now the days are short, I'm in the autumn of the year, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs, from the brim to the dregs, it poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year.
Please welcome Morgan James to our piano. Good job, Morgan. Morgan's going to join me now. And so that he can sing also, besides playing piano, we're going to do Do, Re, Mi from The Sound of Music. Let's start at the very beginning. Very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
ABC.
when you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Let's see if I can make it easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do, oh, 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 do. A deer, a female deer.
Re,
A drop of golden sun.
mi.
A name I call myself.
Fa,
A long way to run.
sol,
A needle pulling thread.
la,
A note to follow. So,
ti.
a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So,
A needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread.
another newcomer with us this evening, Graham. This is Graham Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you much. Hey guys, this was my mistake. It took me 10 years to write it, maybe 15, something like that. Anyway, the bottom line is the title of the book has just been published by Parody Publishing Press. Madcap Humor Handbook, Top 10 Lists from Wise Men and Wits. That's the way it is. So anyway, I thought I'd put a couple of things from the book. I think this is original material. I think 98% is. First of all, just a couple of quips that are in this book. I thought you might be interested. Do you guys have any idea how old I am? And it's sort of that's a Johnny Carson response. It's in there. Okay. I am so old that when I was young, the Dead Sea, it's over there. When I was young, the Dead Sea was only sink. Or another one that's in there. That, you know, I'll claim originality for this. I hope it's true. It's in the book here. When I golf, I always wear 2 pairs of shorts. Do you know why? Okay. In case I get a hole in one. Okay. Now, enough of the jokes. I'm going to quickly read you. I learned early in the game, early in that 15-year time period, that I can't do poems. I'm no good at writing poems. But I'm not too bad at limericks. I'm just average when it comes to limericks, which of course is a short form of poems. And these 2 are in the book, and these I know for a fact are original. Okay. There once was a young man from Yuma. There once was a young lady from Yuma who was confronted downtown by a puma. So she sprayed some mace in the carnivore's face, and the puma was unable to consume her. There's 11 more of those in the book, but here's just one more, and then I promise I'll quit. Okay. There once was a man from Algiers who drove his car after too many beers. He was totally blotto when he cracked up his auto, got out and said, "Who the hell cares?" That's all. The rest of it you got to buy the book.
Thanks, Graham. How much does your book sell for?
$15. 10% goes to the church.
Cool. Do you have copies tonight?
I got a few. I'll sign them for you afterwards.
Son of a gun. This was unrehearsed, actually. Okay, now Christine is going to play 2 instruments for us tonight. going to welcome Coriel back to the microphone now. Number from Les Mis. This is not a duet. Go on, go sit down. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. Yet still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed. And we're going to welcome another young man, another new young man to our piano this evening. Sam Luce is his name. So cool, Sam. Now we are going to enjoy Jim Ray and Mark Olerking with a reprise of their performance of Who's What, When, one of them.
Have you ever heard of Abbott and Costello? There. Now it is. I love baseball. When we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the team so when we get to that ballpark, I'll be able to know these guys?
All right. But you know, strange as it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Funny names?
Nicknames, pet names. Now on the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellows on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
Do you know the fellows' names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's names on first. Fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
Look, have you got a first baseman on first?
Certainly.
Then who's playing first?
Absolutely.
Okay. When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it, and why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes, after all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Absolutely.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, don't change the players around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Now, take it easy.
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who's playing first?
Stay off of first, will ya?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Now, what's the guy's name on third base?
What's on second?
Oh, I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again.
Well, I can't change their names.
Will you please stay on third base?
Please. Now, what is it you want to know?
What is the fellow's name on third base?
What is the fellow's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Okay, you got an outfield?
Oh, sure.
St. Louis has got a good outfield?
Oh, absolutely.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
Stay out of the infield.
Don't mention any names out here.
I want to know what's the fellow's name in left field.
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base. Now take it easy, man. Take it easy.
And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Because...
Oh, he's center field.
Wait a minute. You got a pitcher on the team?
Wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
I don't know. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you, man.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen, who is not pitching? Who is on?
I'll break your arm if you say who's on first.
Then why come up here and ask?
I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. Okay, you got a catcher.
Yes.
The catcher's name
Today.
today and tomorrow's pitching.
Now you got it.
That's all. St. Louis has a couple of days on their team. That's all.
Well, I can't help that. All right, what do you want me to do?
Okay, you got a catcher?
Yes,
I'm a pretty good catcher too, you know.
I know that.
I would like to play for the St. Louis team.
Well, I might arrange that.
I would like to catch. Now, me being a good catcher, tomorrow's pitching on the team and I'm catching.
Yes.
Tomorrow throws the ball and the guy up bunts the ball.
Yes.
Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out at first base. So I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you've said that's right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Is to throw it to first base.
Yes.
Now, who's got it?
Naturally.
Who has it?
Naturally.
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 Okay.
Now you've got it.
I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you don't. You throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
Okay.
All right.
I throw the ball to naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
Well, that's it. Say it that way.
That's what I said.
You did not.
I said I'd throw the ball to naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
Yes.
So I throw the ball to first base and naturally gets it.
No, you throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying. You're not saying that.
I throw the ball to naturally.
You throw it to who?
Naturally.
Naturally. Well, say it that way.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, don't get excited. Don't get excited.
I throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
He better get it.
All right. Now, don't get too excited. Take it easy.
Now I throw the ball to first base. Whoever it is drops the ball. So the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know throws it back to tomorrow. A triple play.
Yeah, it could be.
Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't care.
What was that?
I said I don't care.
Oh, he's our shortstop.
Just the right amount of exasperation. Mary Lou Cornell is going to take us on a journey to the 30s. Or thereabouts. Lisa Cook, you're up. Lisa, Oh, there you are.
To bring a little religion into this house of worship. This is a poem by Philip Appleman. Oh, karma, dharma, pudding and pie, give me a break before I die. Grant me wisdom, will and wit, trust, purity, probity, pluck and wit, trustworthy, loyal, helpful, kind. Give me great abs and a steel-trap mind. And forgive, ye gods, some humble advice. These little blessings would suffice to beget an earthly paradise. Make the bad people good, and the good people nice. And before our world goes over the brink, teach the believers how to think. And this is a poem by Judith Viorst called An Afterlife. Although I don't believe in it, my hopes for an afterlife include the everyday as well as the divine, which means that in addition to hanging out with the heavenly hosts and hostesses, plus an assortment of other celestial beings, I'd spend eternity with the people I love and never see those I could spend forever not seeing. Particularly, please check the attached list, my sister-in-law. Although I'm not expecting it, my plans for an afterlife include the frivolous as well as the profound, which means that in addition to grasping the ultimate nature of good and evil, plus how much life is free will and how much is fate, I'd be able to play the piano without taking lessons, eat whatever I want without gaining weight, and get to have great sex with Paul Newman without feeling guilty. Although I wouldn't count on it, my goals for an afterlife include the down-to-earth as well as the sublime, which means that in addition to purging my soul of sin and my heart of envy, plus ridding my spirit of selfishness and despair, I'd concede that my friend Irene is better at Scrabble, admit that I haven't quite mastered learning to share, and get over the fact that Fran Tepper, who, let me tell you, doesn't deserve this, is married to someone who worships the ground she walks on. Although I'm not disputing it, my views of an afterlife include the dubious as well as the devout, which means that in addition to my awe at the magnificence of creation, I'm wondering what the creators were thinking about when they decided, for instance, to make mosquitoes. And weren't there any better options than death? And why give a chronic skin disease to a darling person like Marilyn and a perfect complexion to a bitch like Beth? And why leave us never knowing, never ever for sure, really knowing if there is an afterlife?
So at last, you're going to get to hear Glenn. And you can sing along a little if you like. The words are in your program.
It ain't me, babe. No, no.
met someone who can fix that for us, or will at least take a look at it. During intermission.
Good evening. When I first started playing guitar, I was a very young lad, and Pete Seeger was very popular, and he was the king of the sing-along, and I just love that genre, and I'm going to pay homage to the man tonight with a few songs, and we are going to sing a few verses from a few of his songs. We'll start with Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Gone to get them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone to the young man, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone to the soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Young girls have picked them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Thank you very much. I've always enjoyed this song. I've always enjoyed this next song. My grandpa was a carpenter, and my dad was pretty handy, and eventually I ended up being a carpenter. But, when I was learning this song, I didn't know I was gonna be a carpenter, but I've always loved this song, and it's been dear to my heart. Hi guys, want to sit down and sing with me? Can you clap your hands? brothers and my sisters all over this land. Ooh, ooh, I had a song. I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out the love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Ooh, I got a hammer and I got a bell, and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. All right. Would you kids like to go outside and play? All right, moving right along. Hi. Is that right?
My name is Lavender.
I know you, Lavender.
My name is Sam. Let's walk to
Right.
Sam.
Here's Sam.
My name is Max. A mosquito. A big giant one. In the world. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that in the skyway, I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, to the Redwood Forest, to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and I followed my footsteps in sparkling sands of her diamond desert. And all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. When the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, a voice was chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and
intermission time. There are refreshments in the RE building. Come join us.
We were looking at the journey that pictures of it. I got video of it. My video was like great. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe I can download it. It was emails. We could give her. I can't remember what yell. If we can figure it out. We can switch emails. Yeah. I hear you doing the house thing. Oh my gosh.